Alright, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Unto the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. It's going to be a quick show through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. I don't want these brothers to be edified. This is so foul. This shit disgusts me, man. But a brother had put this in the chat, so I had sent it. And it basically said, do you see what the shit that goes on under our noses? This is why black people come up missing. These fucking demons gotta pay. And what they gotta pay for? It says the elites dine on grilled negro. This is an actual picture of a secret society dinner of the elites, and yes, that is a slow grilled melanated man on the damn table, and they always start from the buttocks when they eat us, like the Boston butt pot roast and other animals, but buttocks, the delicacy. So what I did was, I was infuriated, of course. I'm still pissed off. So I looked it up. Because it's not a known, it's not a secret what these damn devils was doing, but it's certain things that they did that we don't even know of. So I looked it up before I go to that, and there's actual historic facts of these devils munching on and eating our people, which are your Negroes, which are the southern tribe, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. You was a delicacy for them. And a couple of things I found. You see, it's white cannibalism and slave trade. The curious case of schooner agitee. But that's not the one I wanted. But this is this. I mean, goddamn, like. You got this one right here. But let's go to the one I had it on thing. It says delectable negro, human consumption and homoeroticism within the U.S. slave culture. So I guess this person, Victor Woodward, he probably did the research on it. This book came out 2014. I'm gonna read some of it, and then we're gonna go from there, man. This is why we say what we say. This is why Esau is never gonna receive no fucking mercy, man. No mercy. All right, these devils gotta go, man. It says Woodward examined the sexual nature of the documentary instance of flesh eating and details of the various manners of consumption whereby black Americans were metaphorically and actually eaten. In the book of Woodward defines consumptions as a range of parasitic practice, including institutionalized hunger, season, rituals, and sexual modes of consumptions. And this I knew it wasn't just fake, because there's a couple names in here that really actually happened. These devils actually did eat. It says delectable negro draws works progress administration interviews, advertisement from runaway slaves, and slave narratives. The books include textual analysis of works of Harriet Jacobs and Frederick Douglass, as well as an examination and treatment of Nat Turner, whose flesh was turned into medical grease. Alright? And I don't have to read the rest of this shit. But let me go to Nat Turner, because this is exactly how Nat Turner, what they did with his body. Let's see if they actually have it. Aftermath, right? Well, it doesn't say, but what they did with Nat Turner's body They actually ate Nat Turner. All right. When we say this man is a devil, we're not saying it just because we're just angry Negroes that never got a fair cut in the society. That's not what it is. What it is this man have done things that is unforgivable, and that's the right terminology. It's just unforgivable, man. The shit that this man has done to our people. There's no amount of sorries that's gonna allow this man to survive, man. This is why the scripture says what the things that it said. But anyway, I was trying to look for something, but I couldn't find it. And you could, I mean, there's plenty of evidence of the shit that they did to us. It says 400 years after enslaved Africans were first brought to Virginia, most Americans still don't know the full story of slavery. Let me see if it's. I just want to get to the part. Well, this whole article goes into certain details, which I probably gotta do a show on that. But slave consumptions in the Old South, double-edged sword. White cannibalisms, black martyrs. I mean, damn son. This man was eating the Lord's people, man. To this day, so a lot of these children be missing. Blood sacrifices and consumption. All right. I mean, the list goes on and on. It goes on and on and on. It says, let's check this one out. Sugar and spectacle of cannibalism. Cannibalism was long associated with the indigenous peoples of the Americans and sub-Saharan Africa. If it occurred near new meaning when abolish used to dramatize the suffering and death of slaves who produced sugar for European consumption. Abolitionists turned the tables on the Europeans by accusing them of being cannibals when they ate sugar tainted with the flesh and blood of slaves. White abolitionists and black abolitionists, Udall Corno, I don't know how to say, almost famous, wrote that Africans believed white people were cannibals. Europeans were rarely pictured as cannibals. This was literally trope. The pro-slavery cartridge, but by Gilray, shown here is the sensualized exceptions. Let me see if I can find anything else. Damn. I'll just start with the first one. It says, a 4-piece of anti-slave tracts, written by Europeans posed as slaves. Le Morlac emphasized the blood, sweat, tears expended by slaves and produced by sweetened beverage on the table is, I would say, in this West Indian scene, while the image shows as white people beating and a hungry slave. Well, that goes into something different. So that goes into something different. All right, damn. I mean, it has that same thing again. This delectable negro. That's an NYU press now. So it's out there, man. It's out there. That's even sold in. Is even sold in Amazon. Shit, this shit is fucking crazy, man. I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures. This devil gotta go. This devil has to go. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. This man gotta go. If he get flagged, he get flagged. I don't care. It says, Zechariah 2 and 7. Matter of fact, I'll start at 6. Ho, come forth from and flee from the land of the north, save the Lord. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, save the Lord. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory have he has sent me unto the nations, which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of my eye. Apple of his eye. Whose eye? The Most High's eye. When it's that terminology, apple of somebody's eye, means the beloved. You have touched the beloved of the Most High. All right. Who was the beloved of the Most High? The nation of Israel. These mother effers slowly cooked our people. They slowly cooked our people. Isaiah. That's why no mercy's coming, man. No mercy whatsoever is coming to you Edomites, man. Isaiah 47, I believe it's 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance. This is Yahweh Shai speaking, okay? He was wroth. The Most High was wroth with his people, okay? He have polluted his inheritance. Meaning what? He allowed them to be defiled. He says, and given them into thine hand. Whose hand? Who has the power over you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? Esau, Edom, okay? The Lord gave him, he gave us to him. But he gave us to him for a period of time, but he took it overboard. It says, that showed them no mercy. Upon the ancient have thy very heavily laid thy yoke. So they have not shown us no mercy, man. All right. What is it? Zechariah 11 and 5. It says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. All right. That's what the scripture says. They speak wickedly when concerning oppression. These bastards have done the most evilest things that you could ever do to another person. Never in the history you ever heard some foul shit like you hear. And we're not just talking about a couple of hundreds of years ago that just happened. We're still talking about it now. All right. That's why that brother sent that thing, and that shit got me fired up, because I wanted to do a show on something else. And I'm still gonna do the other show, but this is utter madness, man. It says they that seldom say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. So the Lord allowed you damn devils, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, to rule over us for a period of time, but you went overboard, man. Amos 1 and 11, it says, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity. And in his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. So the Lord's not going to turn back the punishment thereof. The Lord's not going to sit there and say, you know what, that was just a thing in the past. You have went overboard. You went beyond your means. All right. So now the Lord is he's going to show you no mercy. No mercy's coming for you. You Edomites, man. You so-called white people. All right. No mercy at all. This is the main reason why Obadiah, the Lord put his smallest book, right? That's what they love to say. He was a minor prophet, but with the most heaviest prophecy of all books. And he clearly speaks of the destruction of Esau, Edom. All right? The annihilation of you. You have taken the Lord's children, mistreated them, ate them. You ate their people, the Lord's people. You literally consumed the Most High's chosen people. That's why you fucking devils gonna get what's coming to you, man. No mercy. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. James at 13, it says, "For he shall have judgment without mercy that have shown no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment." So we're not going to show you no mercy when that time comes, man. We're going to utterly destroy you, and we're going to have the power to bring you back and to destroy you again. And this is going to be in the kingdom of heaven. But before the kingdom of heaven, we're going to get our hands on you. All right? Matter of fact, Job, get that real quick. 20 and... Job 20, I just want to go to the point. Damn, this whole chapter is bad. That is the true definition what's going to happen unto you. Yep, 20 and 22 says, "In the fullness of his sufficiency." What is that sufficiency? What is that thing that they try to fulfill? The New World Order. All right? You think the things that's saying is just something that just took place in the past? No, they continuously do that. That's why the Edomite was breaking it down. Brothers have said it too, that melanin is the highest, is more precious than gold. In other words, is more expensive than gold. Why is that? Because these devils want what we have. So his whole New World Order is for him to completely consume us. All right? Utterly destroy us. It says, "He shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him." When you look up the word wicked, amal means laborer, worker. So everybody's going to get their hands on you, man. All right? And I'm just going to end it off a couple of scriptures because it's the devil, man. It's all right. You know what? The more things don't happen, the more exposure, the more hatred builds up towards these devils. And the more we're justified for knowing what they have done. Because we heard of, what's it called? Darby's something, when they pretty much show the lips of the slaves' lips into the assholes of other slaves, and with the, like the centipede, or making them eating shit. We heard of those things. We heard of butt breaking. The vile shit what they will do. Like the slave master will actually find the biggest, strongest black man in the plantations and rape him in front of everybody. We heard of these detestable things. But now you hear that they consume the Lord's people. They eat the people of the Lord. That's why this thing that's about to take place, it will be heaven sent. Ezekiel 25 and 11, it says, actually 12, "For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended, and revenged yourself upon them." And these are the things that you have done. Yes, you had the opportunity to get your revenge, but you took it too goddamn far. Too goddamn far. That shit that I'm speaking of, we won't even do that to you. But we're going to find other means of doing what we have to do in righteousness. This devil has taken it to a whole nother wicked level, man. It says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. I will make it desolate from Teman, and the day of then day shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel." So before we even get to the kingdom, before everything's established, we will get our hands on you. All right? And reading on, it says, "And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua." So what's coming ain't going to be because we're angry because of a few things. The Lord was holding back so much information of what Esau have done unto us as a people, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. He has held back so much information, but the power of the internet that he established, now we starting to see what this man is truly about. All right? Why he acts like he's a God-fearing man, that he acts of the sense of he would never harm a fly, and these are the acts that we finding out. Now we more justify for our hatred towards you. Isaiah 14:21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with their cities. So the Lord is arming us up to prepare. And when that spirit is going to be upon Israel, when the elect receive that power, all hell, we're going to break on you, damn devils. There's nothing that's going to save you. All right. Matter of fact, I'm in Isaiah 13. It says, Isaiah 13 about to the point on his verse 13, 14. And it shall be as a chased roe, as a sheep that no man taketh up. Nobody's going to be able to come and protect you. All right. A sheep needs a shepherd. There's no protection. There ain't going to be no demons in the other world. No angels going to come. Nobody's going to protect you. Nobody's going to come to your rescue. Ain't going to be no goddamn Superman, Batman, none of that shit, that false shit that you pretended that you had. Nobody's going to come for you. All right? It said that no man taketh up. There shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. So there will be a race war. And all hands are going to be on deck. Every hand is going to come against you, so-called white people. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through. Everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So those that want to jump to the other side and protect the so-called white man, after mountains of evidence of them destroying us, poisoning us, consuming us, and you still want to be this man's pet, you will be destroyed. The so-called black woman, you still want to join unto this man, you're going to be destroyed. All right? You Latino women, you Native American women, you want to be under Esau, the so-called white man, you're going to be destroyed. All right? It says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes, and their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. So they had a what was it called? The Birth of the Nation, that fraudulent 1914 movie that it was showing blacks gonna come and rape the white woman, and all. And that time comes when all hell breaks loose. Men are gonna do what they was born to do, and you already see it as being rised up. Okay, because the Lord has had enough. His wrath he's about to bring in his wrath, and he's going to use his people to do it. In fact, I'm just going to end it off in this. Jeremiah 51:19, it says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the form of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces men and women. And with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of ox. And with thee will I break in pieces captains and his rulers. And I will render unto Babylon, and to all the inhabitants of the Chaldean, all the evil they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord. So all these evidence, all this mount evidence is coming out. And the things that they're doing to us to this very moment, we will get our revenge. We will get the Lord's going to put the spirit on us to do his will on these people, man. Enough is enough. That's why we at the end of time. That's why the scriptures clearly said, the Lord said, wait ye upon me till I rise up to the prey. And there's not going to be a shadow of a doubt. It don't have to be no secret. Ain't going to have to be brother's going to be in a dark room setting up. No, none of that. We're not like that. We're waiting for the Lord to give us that power to do it. And the Lord is going to give us that power. And once he give us that power, you will know this is going to be from heaven. A heaven sent. All right. So with that, well, be brothers, edify shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. This devil has to pay. He has to pay. Shalom.